What's your name and what organization do you represent?
Well, I think you already know my name, but I'm gonna tell it to you anyway. I'm Brandon Nicholson. I'm Executive Director of the Hidden Genius Project, and we've met before, obviously, but it's good to see you nonetheless.
What does the Hidden Genius Project do?
We try and develop quality young people. We focus on Black male youth, but we try and help them basically reveal their own potential, reveal their own brilliance by leveraging technology and entrepreneurship as a platform, and also helping them understand how they have the power to affect their communities and bring about change, positive change in their community.
Is it important to see yourself in a mentor?
It definitely helps a great deal for me to be able to see myself in any of my mentors, but I can say I've had so many mentors who weren't the same background as I am or did not come from the same communities or places. The common thread all those mentors have is that they believed in me, that they helped me see something I think greater than what I could see, something in myself, a greater possibility, and that they encouraged me to go further, to keep going, to keep trying, to keep exploring the realms of what's possible. I think that's what great mentors do. That having been said, I think it's so important in our program with the Hidden Genius Project for us to have Black male mentors, to work with Black males, not because these young men don't have mentors and role models elsewhere, at home in their communities, coaches, but we do know that it's less common for most of them to have Black male mentors in their educational spaces. And I think it just helps them see some of themselves and see some of what's possible, just by being able to see into the future a little bit.
Is entrepreneurship important when wanting a career in tech?
Entrepreneurship is important when wanting a career in anything, whether you're plumbing, looking to be a great chef, a great attorney or physician, or to have a career in technology. And by entrepreneurial, I just mean being willing to take problems head on, address problems in a creative way, being willing to take risks, and being willing to try new things on. Certainly there's someone like yourself who has already begun to enjoy success kind of as an entrepreneur with a capital E, kind of in the formal sense. And yet there's so many young people, so many people from so many different communities who come from traditions of entrepreneurship that don't necessarily get recognized all the time. And so you got students that either at your school or from around the way, they paint their own sneakers or design their own shoes. You got young people who have rigged their bikes in certain ways, or young people who sell candy at school. You have young people who, kind of make a gig or a hustle out of, helping people figure out what to wear, right? They're just kind of always thinking that's all entrepreneurial in nature. We have to think from the standpoint of problem solving. We have to think from the standpoint of willing to be able to go get it, ourselves or with the team, and go the extra mile to be able to get to where we want to be.
So what can someone like me, or that looks like me, do to change the game?
You've got a much better idea. You got way more to share with people, who are like you and look like you, and young people in general, about how they can change the game. You've been doing so much. So what is the advice that you give young people like yourself?
One thing that I share is that don't be afraid to stand up for whatever you want to stand up for. If it's something that you believe in, if it's something that you want to create, don't be afraid to say it, share it, and connect people to try and build it.
That's a great answer. And so is that what you did with your business? Now, what's it called again?
George Hofstetter Technologies Incorporated.
George Hofstetter Technologies Incorporated. Got it, okay. And so is that where you started then? You were just standing up for what you believe in?
It started back when I felt like I couldn't feel comfortable in the world. And technology in the Hidden Genius Project and at these hackathons changed my thinking to that I can create something to make me and everyone else that looks like me feel comfortable again. And I think it's important that other young people understand that they can do the same exact thing.
That's awesome. We're real proud of you too. We're definitely looking forward to seeing where you go.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And not only talking to me and answering my questions, as you always do, but just being my mentor. So thank you.
All right.